Good morning. Excellency, distinguished delegates, my fellow parliamentarians, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share our views on climate change. BRICS brings together 11 major emerging economies of the world, representing around 49% of the global population, around 40% of the global GDP, and around 24% of global trade. These numbers are very significant as they underline the immense importance of BRICS in the fight against climate change by enabling the development of joint strategies to promote clean energy and protect ecosystem. As public representatives, we have a responsibility in spreading awareness amongst the masses by fostering the transition to a low-carbon and climate-resilient economy through the formulation of innovative environmental policies and the development of low-carbon solutions with the aim of improving living conditions. Despite India's very low contribution to historical emissions and to the current levels of global emissions, India has taken several climate actions. These are based on equity and the principle of common but differentiated responsibilities and respective capabilities in the light of different national circumstances. These are in the context of sustainable development and efforts to eradicate poverty as enshrined in the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, known as UNFCCC, and its Paris Agreement. Friends, India's climate action is guided by its nationally determined contribution, NDC, and the long-term strategy to reach net zero by 2070, and its cuts across various sectors of the economy. The National Action Plan on Climate Change, known as NAPCC, provides the overarching framework for all climate actions and comprises missions in areas of solar energy, enhanced energy efficiency, sustainable habitat, water, sustaining Himalayas ecosystem, green India, human health, and strategic knowledge for climate change. As a result of these interventions, India has progressively continued decoupling economic growth from emissions. Between 2005 and 2020, India's emission intensity of gross domestic product reduced by 36%. India has installed 232 gigawatt of non-fossil electric capacity, thereby already achieving its NDC pertaining to 40% cumulative electric power installed capacity from non-fossil fuel-based energy resources, amongst 8 years ahead of schedule. India's forest and tree cover has consistently increased and currently stands at 25.17% of total geographical area of the country. Honorable Chairperson, at the recently held 11th BRICS Environment Ministers meeting in Brasilia, India strongly advocated the need for a collective leadership for advancing the 2030 climate agenda. India reaffirmed the significance of its New Delhi statement from the 7th BRICS Environment Ministers meeting 2021. It advocated a holistic approach to climate action by integrating adaptation, mitigation, and means of implementation, and highlighted the urgent need for developed nations to fulfill their commitments. India also emphasized the role of resource efficiency and the circular economy in achieving sustainability goals. India underlined the importance of upcoming COP30 as a critical milestone for advancing global adaptation and resilience efforts. India will continue to push for an unequivocal commitment to enhanced climate finance, crucial for climate actions. India would like to urge the BRICS nations to join global sustainability initiatives like the International Solar Alliance, Leadership Group for industry transition, and Global Biofuel Alliance to facilitate the ongoing efforts to address climate change. I would like to conclude by reiterating that India is committed to working with its BRICS partners to drive transformative change in climate action, environmental cooperation, and sustainable development. I am confident that our deliberations would be effective in addressing this very important issue concerning our Mother Earth. Again, my thanks to Brazil for its excellent hospitality. Obrigado. Thank you.